Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize here. In today's video, I'm going over the price of Bitcoin as we have seen an increase of almost up to $44,000. And I'm also going to be giving you a little bit of an insider on how my YouTube channel makes money, because on this channel, I always want to educate you guys on different ways to make money. And YouTube is one way to do that. And so I've learned some things over the last year on my channel. I'm just going to be giving you an insider of one way that my channel makes some money and some surprising things that you might be interested in knowing about if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel as well. So first, let's go ahead and get into the Bitcoin chart. We have Bitcoin sitting at $43,000, about $750. It is up on the day. Ethereum also looking nice, just under $3,400. If you watch my previous videos, you know this weekly chart is something I'm keeping an eye on. I did not like this green crossing below the red. I thought that was a very bearish sign. But I'm interested right here on this green 9, which could be a potential buying opportunity. But this is also, in my opinion, catching a falling knife. I would like to see, after maybe 2 more weeks, a green to trading above a green 1 at maybe like the $47,000 range. But obviously, this little relief rally is excellent, but we're probably going to need a little bit more action to give us clear direction in which, if we are headed up and not headed further down to downside. I've also mentioned $30,000 as a potential area that Bitcoin may try to revisit. Nothing is for sure, but these are all possibilities. And I say these things so that you can prepare for all scenarios, okay? So for example, what's my preparation if Bitcoin goes to 0? Well, my preparation would be I'd go live on the beach, I'd shower at Parque Barbosa, I would keep my phone, I would make YouTube videos, and I would rely on YouTube as a stream of income. So that's kind of like tying it in, right? You have to have a plan for all price points of Bitcoin. But I still believe that we're going to see $1 million in the next 10 to 15 years. So, like I said, I would love to see next week a green 1 printed, the week after that, a green 2 printed going above the green 1, and that would be a really, really nice sign. This is the daily chart here on Bitcoin. Finally, we are seeing a decent sign here. So I love seeing this green 2 trading above the green 1. It traded above the green 1 at just over, 43,200, right in that range. So what I'm looking for next, so like that's one point of confirmation. The second point of confirmation I would want to see is this green moving average crossing above the red. So that's one, would be another sign of a potential trend reversal, but then I'd also expect some resistance in this $48,000 range. So for me, like I said, I am continuing on the plan of I am not trading, I'm not selling to try to buy lower. I'm pretty much all deployed in crypto, and I feel most comfortable in that setting. So the 12-hour chart is actually looking really nice as this green 2 starting trading above the green 1 at about $42,500. This is looking really good right here. This green moving average about to cross over the red. So this is really nice price action here. But on the 12-hour chart, to make a higher high, we still have to go above like $52,000. So there is a long ways to go on that Bitcoin chart, the 12-hour chart, to see a difference there. So what I want to do here is I want to go ahead and show you one way that I actually make money through my YouTube channel. So to be honest with you, when it comes to YouTube and AdSense, you don't make a ton of money. So for example, in the last 28 days, my channel has only generated $500 in ad revenue. That is not much, okay? You can't survive off $500. I put in a lot more work than $500 on my channel. But what I can tell you is this. Celsius, I have had almost 700 people sign up through Celsius. The rate has changed for the referral link. It's been $40, now it's $50, which is one of the most generous out there. And you can see here, I have been a Celsius member for over a year. My total holdings is about $80,000. I've taken out a $30,000 loan on Celsius at a 1% rate, and I have about 2.7, I think 2.8 Bitcoin. That is the collateral used against that loan. But at a 1% rate on $30,000, I'm paying between like $25 and $30 a month. And the rates here are, let's see here, or the borrowing rates basically change. You can see it on the app. You can't really see it here on the desktop, but basically you can also get loans at a higher rate and use less collateral. So for my YouTube channel, this is a massive way of one of my income streams. Referral links are where it's at, and especially in the cryptocurrency space. I also have some data when comparing this finance related channel, for example, to my other channel, which has 20,000 people on it. I'll go ahead and link that down below. You'll probably be really shocked on the content that you're going to see on there. Some of you have already stumbled upon my other YouTube channel, but it's very, very different, and you might find it a little bit shocking. So there's a lot to see on that other channel. But for example, that one has 20,000 subscribers. My average monthly revenue is like $120 to like $150. I maybe earn like $10 a month on like Amazon referral links. I don't earn that much on that channel. I've never been able to get a sponsored video from that channel. And it's just not that profitable. It's like in the health, I guess you could say beauty slash like, now it's plastic surgery technically sector. So that's just kind of an interesting thing there. But if you want to start a YouTube channel and you want it to be as profitable as you can possibly think of when it comes to a specific subject, finance is where it's at. The CPM is higher, everything is higher, the referral opportunities are higher, people are willing to pay you more money for sponsored videos. And to be honest with you, I did not look at the email associated with this YouTube channel for like the last 3 months, over 3 months, and I'm just now looking into seeing, like I have a bunch of emails for sponsorship opportunities, but I am going to be very, very picky if I, select any of those. It's going to be a product that I actually like and enjoy. All right, so that's my spiel there on a little bit. If you want to know about the YouTube space when it comes to, creating revenue, it's like I just counted the other day, almost 700 Celsius signups, which is really, really cool. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart here on Bitcoin. It's looking nice, but we still really haven't seen a higher high. We would see a higher high over just under $48,000. So keep an eye out there. But this is better than nothing. We should just take what we can get with these small momentum shifts and just hope for the best. This is a 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart has been looking good. Let's see, since the 10th, it's looked quite nicely. So this is the 30-minute chart, also trending upwards. Let's take a closer look at the 5-minute chart here on Bitcoin, which is not doing a whole lot, kind of trading sideways. Let's see here Ethereum. We're just going to look at a couple of the different time frames to see what it's up to. If you watch my previous videos, we saw that Ethereum was kind of leading the way. It was showing a lot more strength than Bitcoin. So you can see here, this is a daily chart. I would like to see the 7-day chart actually on Ethereum, which is at a bit of a different pace, which I kind of wonder if Bitcoin will kind of take off at a faster rate than Ethereum at this particular moment in time. If we want to reflect back on the peak of the previous bull run, we have to remember that Bitcoin topped, and about 3 weeks later, Ethereum topped. So what happens usually is once the top is in for Bitcoin, money floods over to Ethereum, other altcoins. They kind of make their last run up, and then come back next time for all-time highs. It takes a while. Got to be really patient. Let's take a look at the 1-hour chart here on Ethereum. Looking pretty good. Very similar to the structure of the Bitcoin chart. So I'm going to assume, what's the day of the week today? Today's Wednesday, right? So I'm assuming that the, SPY is up today. And yeah, SPY did recover nicely today. Interesting. So let's go ahead and zoom out here on SPY. If I look at the 1-hour chart and these trend lines here, I drew these trend lines a long time ago. Don't trade SPY. I kind of just always look at SPY because it correlates to Bitcoin. Look how insanely it bounced off of this particular trend line. That is pretty crazy. I drew that trend line a long, long, long time ago. So just kind of interesting to see that. And let's see here. Let's look at the daily chart on SPY to see like kind of where it's heading. It's pretty bullish in my opinion. It has made a higher low. Will probably make a higher high, I would say, in the next like 7 to 14 days, maybe even sooner than that. So this is the thing, is that things are not slowing down in terms of price and inflation. This is a really great story. I went in April of last year, so about 9 months ago, looking to buy a brand new Jeep Wrangler, brand new, $44,000. Did they have any in stock? No, you had to pre-order, put 10% down. It would probably come in like 4 months or so. I went back in September. Jeep Wranglers, I'm talking about like the sport, just basic model, $49,000. I text the guy from the Jeep dealership yesterday or the day before, a brand new Jeep Wrangler that was just $44,000 in April of 2021 is now listed at $55,995. So I bought a 2020 Jeep with I think it was maybe 20,000 miles or so for $38,500. I honestly felt like I was getting so ripped off. I could probably sell that thing for, I don't know, 42 to 45. I wouldn't be that surprised. So inflation is just crushing everyone, and the dollar is on fire, and the dollar is disintegrating, and I just am so happy that I am dollar poor and that I have most of my funds in crypto, even though it's fallen dramatically. I started buying Bitcoin at $350, so I am okay with these price levels, although they have fallen quite sharply. And this is the good news, is that we're still seeing correlation between Bitcoin and SPY, and I think SPY is really bullish, and that is a good thing for Bitcoin. So that's pretty much all that I have for you today. If you'd like to support my channel in any way, I have links down below for multiple sites. And as always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.